Well, the radar says the heavy stuff still a few hours away, but snow is falling as we near kickoff at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New England Patriots. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway. Off we go in Foxborough. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. They begin the drive with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And, Charles, you look at this defense. They were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Williams. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. Whew. You look at this Patriots defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
To throw on 3rd down, Callaway.
Bruh.
And that is incomplete.
Some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage.
Why is Blood not wearing any fucking sleeves?
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And he spins.
Pardon my French.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Patriots take over. They start on the ground with Elliott, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes, they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time, he uses quickness to make a play.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson.
No.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
Read it.
They get 9 yards back on the run.
Run
They're
from
left with
it.
a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
You got to give kudos
Destiny
to your
arrives,
line
all
and
the
guy
same.
carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
No. You can't do that, Alex.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Colvin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. Dun 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 dun.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice landing.
Merry, 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 Merry Christmas. Merry, 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 Merry Christmas.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Off-play action. Callaway. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
It's so patchy. No Shave November needs to be over. Immediately.
Operating from the gun. Callaway. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Williams will try again. And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. That place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Well, they want another shot. It's going to be
I can't see the fucking kicking meter. It's not there.
6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shot.
That's not good. If that's how it is for kicks longer than 5 feet, it's going to be bad.
Field goal time.
Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry.
What a dart. That was so fast.
About the 35. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
He's got room. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. Down to the 41. The Patriots had 1 and 14 now on the year. They come in needing just to do something to stop this skid here before the season ends.
And let's face it, everyone now, they're looking to the leaders, both in the locker room and the coaching staff and, of course, ownership, because they've got to get a clear understanding about how everyone feels. Because to me, you've got to focus on everyone in the locker room right now. That's what you're playing for. The future will take care of itself.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Bruh.
On 1st and 10, Colvin. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw. Colvin. They set up the screen for Stevenson.
Wow.
Touchdown.
I did not recognize that screen. Good play call, good play call.
And the Patriots have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. Afterwards,
He gets the ball at half.
the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. As they've got it as we resume action. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Pushing his way through. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Hella running today. Okay. Does he not trust Colvin?
The Los Angeles offense
Or
set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Callaway. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
It's the fucking play. We're running the play.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Callaway. And too much.
Cut?
It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Here's Jones. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10.
You're not my dad. You don't know my heart, kiddo.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game. There he goes, right side. The fullback comes through with a big play there. 41 yards.
That's not a fullback.
Many teams use the fullback in the passing game. Heck, not many teams use a fullback anymore in the NFL. And even with those that do, you don't typically see a lot of big plays when the ball's thrown to him. In this case, it exceeded expectations.
It was?
Big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And a short gain here down to the 22. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Colvin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. There he goes, left side. And the Rams are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Ernest.
It was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. They start the drive.
Brother.
It's Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half.
This dude Liv asked why I don't start Kyron Williams.
There, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Callaway. He'll get that complete to Alvarado.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Callaway. Working the middle of the field.
Way to sit, Puka.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Fights through him. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
3 yards of carry isn't awful. Copium.
This defense is really flown around in the
But like realistically, 3 yards is average, right?
Really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg. Callaway. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's long. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Touchdown, Rams.
That was scary. That ball did not go where I wanted it to, but he caught it anyways, so I'm not complaining.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. Jones breaking from the count. And now off to the races down the right side.
Brother.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he is out of bounds.
Why did he go out of bounds? You're leaving a lot of time on the clock.
On the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
He went out of bounds.
2 minutes
What?
remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On the counter, it's Stevenson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So erase the flag, they decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking like the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy.
Stupid penalty. He was like already halfway done with the play, or like halfway down the field.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and 2, Colvin out route, and this is Henry with the catch. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Stevenson will take this.
All right. I'm fine with him scoring earlier rather than later,
Charles, to get in for 6 points.
because this way I get an opportunity to have a bounce back drive
I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost
rather than letting him double dip.
Blocks were made up front, offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Brother.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Callaway. And he's got this to Jefferson. He's going to be brought down right there.
Points.
So nothing after the catches. He's dropped at the 42. On 1st down, Callaway.
Sick throw, Jared.
Incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Sick throw, Jared.
Run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Another wonderful throw, Jared. Thank you so much for drawing it free, Puka.
I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again.
Yep, I'm done.
Had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Jones on the return and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the punt, and control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they
Is he calling his timeouts?
in this situation if they decide to take a shot. They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd down and a yard. Back to throw. Colvin. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
A final shot before break. Colvin. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
It's closing time.
Live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the 2nd half. The return is Jones from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Colvin. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Taken from just outside the 30. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying,
there he goes, right side. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
To throw on 2nd down. Callaway. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun. Callaway. And he's got it. That's Cup for a Ram touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, Colvin setting up a screen for Stevenson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If
that is so shitty. Crappy.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Marte Mapu, the one to bring him down.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw from his end zone, Callaway.
What is that, Jared?
Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one.
Bro threw it to Timbuktu.
Zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running left to Stevenson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Off the play fake, Colvin. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on third. Operating from the gun, Colvin. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive.
That also, like, I'd be mad, but at the same time, that coulda, woulda, shoulda been a pick if I didn't get stuck. So.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone.
That was a magical jump.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive may be a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly,
go up and get that, Van Jefferson. You're there for a reason.
But how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Who's my first touchdown to? Did I score a touchdown? Yes, I did. Who was it?
2 extra defensive backs on third. Back to throw.
Oh, it was Van Jefferson.
Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. That is certainly one way to Frisco quarterback when those extra defenders on the field.
I saw the post open, by the way. Not that I'm blind, I just was too late on it. Hesitated. It was already going to be crossbody.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
No! Nuh-uh!
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
It is not your house. Why is it called that?
From the 42. Looking to throw. Colvin. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll try the left side with Stevenson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you
Nuh-uh.
that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
We're sending everything we own. Take my income.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd.
Why does Colvin have a green dot?
Sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. Back to throw. Colvin. On the move past the 40. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Whose house? Apparently their house.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Colvin. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Bro, his fullback is kind of cracked.
And a Patriot first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Whew.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg. Colvin sliding out of the pocket. And throws it on the move.
Sad.
Can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Unfortunate for him.
I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Colvin. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Yikes.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give
Ah,
them a
yes.
lead.
Byron Young on Tyquan Thornton. That's fun.
Here's Stevenson. And they'll be driven back here.
I love the idea of
To
that.
the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Again, Stevenson. And again, they stop him behind the line. That is read well for a 2nd straight play defensively. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Cover 3 hard flat time.
Got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Whose house? Shoot, I picked the wrong play. I meant to pick cover 3 hard flats.
3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. And the Rams are going to take over here on the INT at their own.
Good stuff, boys. I would still argue Colvin played a better game than Callaway.
Set to begin their next drive. Another important 4th quarter series.
Nuh-uh, see? Bottom right, it says our house. So...
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Kyron Williams has kind of sucked today.
Just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Please block. What? No way.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here?
I think up 2. Up 2, you can't trust your defense. Especially when it's my defense. Oh, no, it's an option. Cup.
To throw on 3rd down.
Cup! He made a great play. Way to use your brain, Cooper. Puka could never. In his life. I'm like, oh no, oh no. And then he turns to his right. And I'm like, oh.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll get this.
Now he's actually fighting.
It's a 7-yard carry.
I mean, you can't complain though, can you?
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively.
Fight us, fight.
On 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points.
No! Homie! General principle. You can't take your own time out there.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to have the 1st.
Way to go, Kyron.
That is going to suck the life right out of this crowd.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play
worth a shot,
we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Hill gonna run left. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down. And
GG's.
Finishes this game off. Wentz with a kneel down, and that will be the final act of this game.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd.
Lambs fans rejoice everywhere.
Brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Trayvon Mullen, a hero.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive
Second half shutout? Really?
The old expression,
Damn.
not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing.
Bruh, that's not Callaway. Get out of here. We need Callaway and Colvin.
So for Los
Damn.
Angeles, they get a rare victory to move to 4-2.
Callaway a little bitch,
One game remaining.
I guess.
That'll do it for us. For Charles
Like, look at
Davis
these stats. I would almost argue... Oh, no, Callaway objectively had a better game. But, like, take away this and take away this, right? I think if you take away this touchdown, Colvin has a better game than Callaway.
From Foxborough.
I'll even hold for your field goal attempt, partner.
It was almost identical. To be honest, though. They both sucked. It was a very defensive game. Okay, goodbye.